while. We'll try one of the Australian ones that the Australian chased from yesterday, I guess.
Let's get you on that cruise. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Lisa, are you good to go?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And your time starts now. Commonly shortened to spag bowl is the Italian dish
Spaghetti bolognese.
Correct. The Fortress of Solitude is the secret hideaway of which comic book superhero?
Superman.
Superman. A saint known for communicating with animals is Francis of where?
Assisi.
Pass.
Assisi. Which Baz Luhrmann film celebrated its 30th anniversary in 2022?
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Strictly Ballroom, the UNESCO Historic Site of Lyon, is in which European country?
France.
France.
Correct. Brevity is the soul of wit is a quote from which Shakespeare play?
Ooh.
Hamlet.
Correct. We Don't Need Another Hero was an 80s hit song for rock icon Tina who?
Turner.
Correct. Which extinct Tasmanian carnivore was also known as the Master
Tasmanian Devil.
Tasmanian Tiger.
Correct. Texas and which other US state have an X in their name?
Pass.
New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Touched by God is a book co-written by which late Argentine soccer star?
Maradona.
Pele.
Maradona. Once comment on love letters, SWARP stands for sealed with a love
Kiss.
what?
Kiss.
Correct. Right on the buzzer, Lisa. Nice job. Good start. $12,000.
Wow.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Plan is to go to Iceland. I've always had a great feeling about Iceland. I'd like to see it.
All right, so let's get that going. 1 minute on the clock. $2,000 for every correct answer. David, are you good to go?
Yes.
Best of luck to you. Your time starts now. What primary colour is the crest of cartoon rooster Foghorn Leghorn?
Red.
Red.
Correct.
Yeah.
Beginning with
You
F,
mentioned it
which
before.
discipline uses science to investigate crime?
Forensics.
Forensics.
Correct. Burbosk and Corella are varieties of which fruit?
Tomato.
Pear.
Correct.
Oh.
The Sydney Olympic mascot Sid
What an answer.
is which monotry?
Platypus.
Platypus.
Correct. Heelys are a shoe with which circular object embedded in the sole?
Yeah. Ball.
Coin.
Wheel. The gujang is a traditional instrument of which Asian country?
Indonesia.
Correct. Which US space agency oversaw
NASA.
Australia's first commercial space launch?
NASA.
Correct. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger is the 90s Christmas film Jingle
All the way.
Way.
Correct. The figure of Father Time typically carries an hourglass and what farming implement?
Side.
Correct.
Wow.
David,
Okay.
you only missed one in that batch.
Pretty well done, David.
$16,000. Terrific, David.
Not a lot of emotion there, David.
Oh, very.
All right. Release the chaser here.
Yes, the real stuff.
All right. 1 minute on the clock. $2,000 for every correct answer.
Okay.
Got the lucky shirt on. Let's do it.
Okay.
Your time starts now. According to the old proverb, speech is silver, silence is what?
Golden.
Golden.
Correct. Dopey is a character in which 1937 animated Disney film?
Snow White
Yeah,
and Seven Dwarfs.
dwarf.
Correct. The French can-can dance was first popularised in which century?
19.
18th.
19th. What small salty fish is typically used to make a Caesar salad dressing?
Sardine.
Herring.
Anchovy.
Oh,
In which
yeah.
European country is the historic city of Augsburg?
Germany.
Correct. To which continent is the pygmy marmoset native?
Africa.
Yeah.
South America. Politician Allegra Spender is the daughter of late fashion designer Carla who?
St. Paddy.
Correct. In which Australian state is the main campus of the University of Wollongong?
New South Wales.
South Wales.
Correct. An American Pie song lyric is, them good old boys were drinking whiskey
And rye.
Rye.
Correct. In humans, third molar teeth are better known by what sage-sounding name?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Still in production, which Australian TV soap first aired in 1988?
Home and away.
The scientific term Hawking radiation. Okay, Richard, that's another great result for us. $12,000 for every correct answer.
Yep.
Here we go, Sue. Your time starts now. In business, MD commonly stands for the position of managing what?
Director.
Correct. In the medieval tales of Reynard the Fox, King Noble is what large African cat?
Lion.
Tiger.
Lion. A lyric from an Elvis Presley song is return to sender, address... what?
Unknown.
Unknown.
Correct. Glastonbury Abbey is said to be the burial place of which legendary British king?
Arthur.
Henry VIII.
Arthur. In 1994, Melinda French married which tech founder?
Gates.
Gates.
Correct. Beginning with G, which chemical element has the atomic number 31?
Gallium. Gold.
Pass.
Gallium.
Yeah, it won't be
Scoring
gold,
over
not heavy
1,000
enough.
sixes in T20 cricket is West Indies batsman Chris who? Gale. In both Melbourne and Sydney, the Luna Park entry is through which facial feature?
Mouth.
Correct. Bill Paxton plays which supernatural creature in the 80s cult film Near Dark?
Ghost.
Batman.
Vampire. Which UK country was home to the first music hall theatre production? England is what we needed.
No.
$8,000.
Good, I'm happy with that.
I'll bet you are. Okay, here comes the chase buzzers now. Team, best of luck. Your final chase starts now. Which state entirely surrounds the ACT?
New South Wales.
New South Wales.
Correct. Which Disney princess shares her name with a flowering vine?
Ooh.
Richard.
Pass.
Jasmine. Who wrote the classic horror novel Frankenstein?
David.
Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Correct. In 1989, the US invaded which country?
David.
Iraq.
Afghanistan.
No.
Panama.
Ah,
Of
yeah.
which AFL
Yeah,
team
Noriega.
is Tiger Stripes Dyer a mascot?
Richard.
Richmond.
Correct. A popular fish in Australian restaurants is the blue-eye what?
Sue.
Cod.
Correct.
Well done.
The Alsatian dog is named for which French region?
Alsace. Lorraine.
Alsace. Correct. Who was the Liberal leader at the 2010 federal election?
David.
Tony Abbott.
Tony Abbott. What is the only English vowel to be used as a Roman numeral?
Richard.
I, yeah.
Correct. In which major US city did punk band The Ramones form?
New York.
David.
New York.
Correct. Known as the Fox is Indigenous NRL star Josh who?
Pass.
Richard.
Adam Carr.
Correct. Which Asian country has the currency code CNY?
David.
China.
Correct. Kristen Bell stars in the afterlife sitcom The Good Wife.
Ah.
Place.
Correct. What term for an unusual item is a shortening of curiosity?
Curio.
Richard.
Curio.
Correct. What city was the capital of Nebuchadnezzar the Great's empire?
Thebes.
Richard.
Pass.
Babylon. The music genre Oz rock originated in which country?
Australia.
David.
Australia.
Correct. Which Australian animal organisation awards the Purple Cross?
RSPCA.
Richard.
WWF.
RSPCA. In which country's Premier Soccer League is FC Zenit a team?
Yugoslavia? No, Serbia?
Italian.
Russia.
Yeah,
Kratos
of course.
was a personification of strength in which civilization?
David.
Greek.
Correct. The Chickasaw. Slow and steady, but a
Of course,
good result,
Zenit
guys.
is Russian. The
17
Zenit cameras
steps.
used to be Russian. What am I
Dr.
thinking?
Oh, it sure is, and that was just a magnificent display. Great rhythm, great concentration. How many questions did you miss? 2, 3? That was a really good display. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it was
good
good.
stuff. Final chase continues right now. The term Mozartian means characteristic
Mozart.
Correct. What is the official nickname of NRL club Penrith?
Panthers.
Yeah.
Correct. In the US version of The Office, who plays Michael Scott?
Pass.
Steve Carell.
Correct. The first intercontinental telegraph cable crossed which ocean?
The Atlantic.
Correct. A unit of radioactivity is named for Pierre and Marie
Curie.
Correct. Which Australian banknote features author David Unipon?
The 50.
Correct. The German city of Bonn is on which major river?
The Rhine.
Yeah.
Correct. Heartbreak Kid was the nickname of pro wrestler Sean who?
Yeah. Sean.
Pass.
Stop the clock. Heartbreak Kid was the nickname of pro wrestler Sean who?
I should know that. Vaguely heard of him.
No.
Not Neidhart, is it? Not one of the Neidharts?
Yes. Anyone else?
Happy with that?
Beautiful.
We'll say Murphy, Larry.
Michaels.
Mm.
Sean Michaels. Chaser needs 10, 120 on the clock, and that clock restarts now. Lend-Lease Corporation was founded in which country?
Australia.
So, stop the clock. Lend-Lease Corporation
Australia.
was founded in which country?
I know it's here. So
Yeah, it's on the ASX. So
Happy with that? Would you?
The land lease was from World War II, wasn't it? That's when it first.
that's not what they're talking about.
Yeah. What do
Feel
you think?
confident? No.
I think it's Australia.
Australia. 3-1.
Okay, we'll go Australia, Larry.
I'm glad you went back to Australia. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Australia. That was close. That was close there. Good pushback. Chaser needs 11, 116 on the clock. Time restarts. Now, béarnaise is a variation of what rich butter sauce?
Oh, banana sauce.
Bechamel.
Stop the clock.
Wow.
Béarnaise is a variation of what rich butter sauce?
What other sauces have you got? Hollandaise?
Hollandaise, Larry.
Hollandaise is right.
Ah.
There's another pushback. Chaser needs 12, 109 on the clock. And your time restarts Now, the island of Glove-Dub Drip features in what classic novel?
Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah.
Correct. The official languages of Tuvalu are Tuvaluan and which other?
English.
Correct. Partly named after a fish is Aussie surfwear brand Hot what?
Tuna.
Yeah.
Correct. An Emmy-winning Netflix original show is Master of what?
None.
Correct. Alexander Solzhenitsyn won the Nobel Prize in which category?
Literature.
Correct. What word denoting a year with an extra day also means cheap?
Yeah.
Correct. Which Asian country has the internet domain .sg?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Correct. Calcium hydroxide is more commonly known as slate
Lime.
what?
Slake line.
Pass.
Chemical formula
Calcium hydroxide is more commonly
CaOH2.
known as slate what?
Happy with that?
Happy with that.
Lime.
Yes.
Lime is right. Thank you. Lime Larry.
Common one in
Good
chemistry
pushback.
sets.
Pivotal one. Pushing him real hard here, guys. Chaser needs 6. 22 on the clock. Time restarts now. In TV's Frasier, what is the titular character's surname?
Crane.
Crane.
Correct. In which southern Australian state is Tinderbox Marine Reserve?
Tasmania.
Tasmania.
Correct. Beg yours is Australian slang for I beg your
Your pardon.
Correct. In which New York borough is the historic Gramercy Park?
Manhattan.
Correct. A 77.
Oh, they've hung on.
Well played, team. You nailed me on the pushbacks, and that 48,000 is.
Oh, well done. Nice one. 48, 12 apiece.
It all came down to those pushbacks and some fabulous game playing along the way. Congratulations, Deal. Nice even split for the $48,000. Thanks for coming in.